The University of Windsor, meantime, was facing a $42 million budget deficit, over $30 million of it coming from the loss of tuition from international students. Now, through cuts, renegotiations, and government funding, that number has now been whittled down to $4.4 million. CTV's Bob Bellacicco has been breaking down the numbers and joins us now. Bob.
Well, Stephanie, the university didn't cut scholarships or important student programs, but this budget does have some pain in it that people are still trying to maneuver through.
There's that $32 million tuition decline.
Loss of international students hit the University of Windsor in the pocketbook. VP of Finance for the university, Jillian Heiss, says other costs also increased, bringing the overall deficit to $42 million.
We eliminated vacant positions. We made some really difficult decisions impacting staff. We've obviously have a hiring freeze for a number of months now and had to do some layoffs, unfortunately.
The university cut part-time teachers and sessional instructors, tightened up contracts, and renegotiated with vendors. Heiss says $11.2 million was saved in staff reductions so far, but she doesn't know what the total number of layoffs will be.
Since the fall, we think we've helped about 50 to 55 of our staff who were close to retirement with a little bit of extra money to be able to move on, which has been great. It's good for the university's financial position, but it's also great for the staff member.
The difficulty with that is if we bleed too many of our faculty members, what does that do to our ability to maintain programming for our students?
The university says pausing intake rather than canceling a program is something constantly being evaluated. Windsor University Faculty Association President Pierre Boulos points out the original deficit of $30 million announced late last year was based on estimates.
Just look at the university's audited financial statements. These come out in October, and for the last couple of years, the university actually had more revenue than expenditures.
Boulos feels the university may have used their projection to motivate layoffs.
People were angry with each other. Now they have all these bumping chains and all these other unions, and they don't even have the human resources to manage all of those.
The university also received government funding, which helped them cut the budget deficit to about $4.4 million, which works out to 1.5% of the operating budget.
Hopefully we'll have a lift on enrollment versus what we budgeted. That's obviously the ideal situation. And if not, we'll be looking for in-year savings.
So the longest the university has gone with a budget deficit is 3 years. This is year 2. Heiss is hoping to reduce that pressure next year or the year after, but it's a little tougher to do with the uncertainty surrounding government funding and international student enrollment. She's hoping to have a clearer picture in October when enrollment numbers are solidified. Stephanie?
Okay, Bob Bellacicco, thank you for this.